How do you do, my dudes? Welcome back to Completely Average Gaming. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2 today. Hope you're having an absolutely awesome day. I think this is going to be good. We last time around, we talked about this beauty over here and how awesome it is to have the passing tracks in the middle there, which is awesome. And then with the junctions and stuff at the edge, you know, it was very adamant about let's do that as our next project. But I think we'll wait a little longer. And the reason why, hello, camera, get your bearings in order. And the reason why is because the only steel processing that we got within reach right now is to this on steel mill, which doesn't really go anywhere. We need to ship it to another industry before it becomes anything that a city can use. And that's not that far. And I wanted to go a little bit farther than this in order to become something. So, I'm thinking we will continue on to Muel from Fosnawag today. And then once we're there, we can ship, then we can start talking about shipping iron and coal from here. Ship it all the way along here and maybe reach this point. That requires steel, it also requires planks, so we need to figure out planks as well. But we got planks set up over here, or at least the potential for it. And that should be fairly easy to connect up to the lines going across here. So that's the plan as of now. Also, beauty of wood is that it requires bread and fuel, which are the two only resources that we are actually currently manufacturing, producing, shipping. Because we're not the one producing it, but regardless. I also wanted to do a couple household items, like get a bridge across, like here, for example, so that we can see some. I don't really love the stone bridges, but oh well, like that, you know, so that we can hopefully see some houses pop up on each and every side of the city as we move along. Let's try and oh, this was not particularly straight, was it? All right, you come to there, thereabouts, short, like that, beautiful. Now, we might be able to slap in one of those road connections on this side as well, which would have been awesome. We might not be able to when it's not when there's no platform there. We'll see. We might just go back and redo this later on. Might possibly will. We are making a decent buck now, though. We, as you can see down here, earnings 1.6. That's right, 1.6 mil. A lot of the difference is the oil train that we set up last time. This one, cute right here, 1.15, and it's about to pick up now, so it's, you know, run half the course without making any kind of dough. That is awesome. We'll leave it with this for now, just to see if it will kind of saturate the other side here at all, or if it's still too far away. I think it might be too far away still, because, you know, you can see the emptiness on close to the station here. I think maybe a lot of that might be due to the emissions that you have to consider these days. There's one of these things that is for emissions. I would imagine it's that one. Yeah, see that? But, I mean, how come these are so red? Not that much happening there. It's a couple of trucks going past every now and again. How about over here? With our, oh, really? Are our trams that much nicer to things? Oh, look, 66, 67, around 60. All right, what's the bus worth in terms of 75? Maybe that's why. I don't know. The emission mechanics still a bit new for me to have a full grasp on them. In fact, I don't even have a full grasp on how the money works yet. But we'll get there. All right. So the plan now is to kind of spin this around, hopefully on the far side of the oil there, so we don't have to cross over here. See if we can get that to be kind of functional, be kind of realistic. And then we'll hook up a freight line, probably going right next to this on the backside there as well. Might have a transfer station, like a kind of a freight hub, where we collect both fuel and also bread that will be shipping off to Muel. At least for bread, that makes kind of sense, because we got more places up here that needs bread, like Homefest. That might be a good reason for it. Not really. Have we already taken all the... there's no fuel demand up here at all? Huh. What do you know? No fuel demand. Alright, so we are almost saturating the whole flipping area with fuel. We got Leknes, Biosen, and wood. When we have those, we have all of the fuel we could possibly dream of. Let's go ahead and set up a little bit of a station over here. Let's have a look. We'll want a passenger station to start off with. Do we? No. Well, we could have put it in the middle here. We could probably, with loans, afford to demolish enough to get a track going straight through. I think that might be stretching it ever so slightly. So I think what we'll do is we'll put it somewhere here, demolish the road, put it somewhere here, and have it go on to was it Amethyst? Yeah, over there. I think that's the way to go. We'll get rid of those houses. Boom. Give me. We can start with the road, I suppose. Come across like that. Beautiful. Then the station itself, like thereabouts. I think should be fine. Configure it right away. We'll have a cargo thing as well attached to this. We'll have another set of tracks like this. Beautiful. Platform, passenger. Yup. That's how it goes. Like that. We need one of these ones so that they can go from one side to the other. Like that. Beautiful. Do we not have it here? No? Alright, there you go. Beautiful. And we need some more. Nope. Need some more of these. That's the ones. Beautiful. Get that situated as well. And then we need a cargo platform. Where's the... There it is. Beautiful. Do we want that there, though? Or do we want a double tracked? Well, just a single. If things need to change, and we'll do that later on. If you did it the other way around, it would be easier. Let's do that then. Let's set ourselves up for success rather than failure. I think that would be a good way to go about things. There you are. Beautiful. Right? That way we are set up for success in my book. Let's do the roads here and just get that situated right away. We'll come over here. It would be nice if we could have more of a 90-degree angle like that maybe. Beautiful. That should hopefully fill up with houses in the not too distant future. Let's also go ahead and set up a bus stop. Do we want trams here as well? I feel like the trams over in Full Snowy has kind of done as well. The passenger demand here has increased decently enough. How many have you got on? 42 out of 84. I would imagine we're more or less where we were with She and Featherstone before we put on a second train. More or less. So yeah, maybe we should go with trams here too. I would of course require 2 depots eventually for transporting fuel and food in and around the city. Yeah, because you don't have any catchment at all over the industry and commercial. What the hell? Let's do trams. Let's do trams. What do you guys enjoy? Do you enjoy buses more or trams more? Quick question. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section if you got any, and then we'll see how that comes along. Ooh, we're out of cash, really? Good thing I got 10 mil in loans hiding out. Give me the... There you go. That's the one. That's the spirit. Beautiful. Ooh, that wasn't what I was expecting up there, but we'll go with it. Beautiful. Come on down here and bring it home. Beautiful. Do we actually I'll get into this in a second, but I think we'll actually go ahead and we'll set up its own a dedicated freight hub like there, freight station thing. And the reason why we can have a look at that right away is like here, this one, our main truck freight hub where the most trucks drop by. I call it trucks. I know that they're horses, carriages, whatever. Up here we have constant traffic jams. I've fixed it now twice. I added a line in between because I deleted the line going from here to She between episodes in order to make money again. because we didn't have enough throughput here to saturate the train, and the train costs more, makes more per fuel delivered. I deleted it, but now that we have a higher throughput, I put it in again. And when I put it in again, we had constant traffic jams. Trucks, carriages, you know, standing in a gridlock, and that's no good. So that's kind of why I figured we would divide up to 2 here, divide and conquer, as they say. There we go. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and set up this. I would imagine that you, anyways, I would imagine that you could get this working perfectly, and I think I have a decent. I think it works decently enough now. Can I get one of these? There you go, and configure line. There you go. I think this kind of works. I would have preferred it if they didn't rely on the same piece of line at any given time. But I think this is kind of good. Kind of. Not great, but kind of good. Sort of. It would be nice if you could, like, flip them around. Maybe you can. I haven't checked. Could I, for kicks and good measure, could I, like, rotate it? No, I can't. Alright, so it's locked to one directional. Or bi-directional, not omnidirectional? I don't know. You can only go in 2 directions, not 4. That's what I mean to say. Anyways, let's get the bus stops situated. Let's, sorry, trams. Like that. We'll put one in the corner there, and how about one here? Yeah, that should be plenty. Beautiful, and we'll need a depot for it. Tram depot. We put it. We could put it out here, although that would be quite expensive with the with that stuff going on. All right, can we like, what kind of angle can we have? That would work. I'll take it. Straight. Get me this. Yes, there you go. Beautiful. How about we do, ooh, horse-drawn. It doesn't look like it's horse-drawn, but this one seems to be the better option though. We'll go with 4. Go with 5. 5 is fine. 5 is definitely good enough. Then we'll go here, there. You not get it? There you go. Beautiful, like that. Are we in agreement? No, we're not, because you skipped that one. Oh, no. What happens if I do that? That would be wrong. What if I do that? Still really not the way I wanted you to go. I'd prefer it if you went that way. But oh well. It works. That's the important part. I went ahead and I named all the lines between episodes, and unless you guys want me to name them on the fly here, I'll keep doing that for the most part, I think, because it's just typing. And if you want me to go through how I name them, you just let me know in the comment section. Where are we headed? We're coming from there, so let's go ahead and get that going. Ooh, this is not gonna be cheap. Wish you could have the tilted stations like you could with mods in Transport Fuel 1, and would imagine or hope that comes along here as well at some point. Do we really need to go on a bridge? I don't want to bridge this. Okay, what if we, alright, let's dial it back a bit. There you go, beautiful. Get rid of that, give me this, and what if we did a little bit of a turn there? Cost us some speed, but hopefully we can get away with not having a bridge anywhere. That would be preferable. Much cheaper. Much cheaper. There you go. It's a bit weird, but oh well. Would imagine that it is somewhat. I would imagine it's somewhat realistic that you'd put a little bit of a turn in just to avoid the bridge. Because bridges are expensive, and who wants to pay more for anything than you, strictly speaking, have to? There we are. There we are. Beautiful. And just try and find a good way to connect up to the rails that are already there. Because we could just go with one of the rails and then drag the other one alongside. It wouldn't really cost anything more. There you go. And what would you do if I told you to connect? You would be throwing us a fit. It is a fit. There you go. How about now? Will you find a better way to connect now? 120 all the way. Got a little bit of a digging down here. What if I did? How are we looking now? Looks better. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. Beautiful. And you can come along. Excellent. Where's the connection? There it is. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Ugh. There's definitely some smoothing gun action needed here. Can we? Whoa, whoa. Yep, take it. Beautiful. And you exited out of that a bit quick, didn't you? There you go. Put those in. Put a couple more in here, like that. Beautiful. And then the plan for this will be to have a train kind of terminating in Tvedestrand, our second city, this one. Going from Tvedestrand to Muev, because I don't think, if I understand the mathematics of the economy in this game correctly, it's kind of, you get paid for kilometers as the crow flies, so straighter track makes more money. And if someone jumps on the train in Xi, which possibly is our biggest city by now, let's have a look. It is. People who jump on Xi would then go all the way around here in order to get to Muev, which is a lot shorter as the crow flies. So they take up space where we could have made more money. I don't know. And also we have a kind of saturated line here in between Xi and Tvedestrand, which means that the line between Fosnavåg and Tvedestrand is going to be very saturated. But oh well. Can we have a look at the passenger kind of dynamic here? Passengers, they flow mostly just straight towards Fosnavåg, but that's the only way to get up to Muelv as well. All right. Like, have a look at it from this perspective? No. All right. Very well. Good talk. Right. Should we just get those flying right away? Those little let's do. Let's make these a little bit smaller than than our other trains. Smaller and cheaper and slower. And it goes hand in hand. That's 40, 45. I think we already have the general running on the other one on the line. But 45 isn't that quick. I would imagine we probably upgrade our other passenger line in not that long to something. All right, let's go with the general. And let's fling on some of these wagons. How about 56? 4 cars. Do we think that will be? I think that will be fine. I think that will be fine. I don't know, but let's try it. We can always replace the train if need be at any point. And you didn't make the line. You sod bucket. All right. Go from here. Which one did you choose now? Hopefully the right one. Yep, it seems like we did. Beautiful. There you go. Awesome. And then just fling you on line 2. Beautiful. And then before we call it a day, I think we'll go ahead and connect up the freight network as well. We'll probably, I think maybe we'll double track past here to about here. Then we'll split it off, make a junction kind of thing, and ship things off to over here. This station is just costing us money right now. But oh well. Could start utilizing it. Once we have trains going to Muev with food, or bread from here, we could easily have a smaller one just dropping that off at Volsnavog as well. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and configure this one. We'll fling in a couple extra tracks here, like about that. Beautiful. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do that at the end. In the end. At the end? In the end. Whatever. Right, and then we'll have the junction here. We'll wait until this train has passed by. Let's speed up time so it goes a little bit quicker. Beautiful. And ship it off like that. Hang on. Like so. Beautiful. Give me you and you. Awesome. Then we'll dial you back again. And oops. What do we think about that turn? Will it make it? I think it will. All right. And then have that dialing off into 2 lanes. Ooh, out of cash again? Really? All right. I thought I took a decent loan, but apparently I didn't. All right. Peel off into 2. That might be stretching it. Having 2 lines. Well, we do plan on having 2 trains going up there. What the hell? What the hell? We are making a good profit when I don't spend it all on brains and tracks and whatnot. So I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Oh, I forgot about the inclination here, which is ridiculous. There you go. Hopefully we can make it before it goes too insane uphill. Can you figure out how to connect up? Just go alongside it. There you are. And I think what we'll do in order to save a little cash is we'll keep it double tracked up till here. And then for now, we'll just go with 1 track going alongside, like that. And you forgot to dial it in though. There you are. And then just, ooh, new fun. New toys have arrived in the toy store. Beautiful. Any of that we might want? Where did you put it too far? Oh well. What do we have here? Horse-drawn carriage. Alright, that might be faster. Not really sure. Got a new ship though. Do we have anything we can ship? Getting a shipping line up and running would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Not really. Not as far as I can tell anyways. We got some grain there, but I don't see any food making. We got some oil here, but no oil processing. Yeah, we do. Well, yeah, we do. Here. Could ship stuff from here onto here. That will work. But we already got that kind of fixed. Oh, all right. So what we can do is we can ship logs in there, and then put the planks onto a ship, transporting it up here. That's doable because we're already talking about steel. So all right, we'll keep that in the back of our minds. And let's try to fix this one the right way. Steve, not the way you did, but connecting up to the freight line. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. And like that. Come across here. Excellent. And I think in the corner here, we'll dial you off to that one. Beautiful. Let's just strengthen up the brush here a little bit. And maybe increase the strength as well. Just get rid of the ugly ridges there at least. Nothing else. At least fix that. I feel like this might be a wee bit of an overkill scenario right here, but oh well. With the tracks, that is. There you go. Beautiful. And get rid of the ugly hump here. Let's redo that one, shall we? Oh, that goes quick. I might have jumped off and just construction not possible. What the crap are you talking about? Because the horse is in the way? Is that why? Tell me, I want to know. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that. Beautiful, much better. Excellent. Ah, wrong tool. Right, what if we went under? Let's spend the cash and let's go under. That is at all possible. Wrong tool again. There you go. What if I did? Oops. A bit far, maybe? No. The tram. How about that? Sure. It kind of chips away at the pocketbook there, but oh well. Beautiful. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to flick a massive like at it. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, or questions, down below in the comment section. And do you prefer trams? Do you prefer trucks? Buses? Sorry. Also down below. If you're new, you like what you saw, subscribe, stay updated with all things average, hit the bell in order to get notified when anything new happens. Now, I've been Average, you've been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio.